The 30th Annual Texas Hunters and Sportsmen's Expo, taking place in McAllen, Texas. Come along with us on today's episode as we visit with some of our sponsors and some of our good friends. Our famous fisherman, Fred Rodriguez. Now, if you guys remember, I'm 48 years old. I started off with Bud Rowland, and then we had Steve Walker. What was his saying? No, that's Steve
Walker.
Vámonos. And I'm really proud to call this gentleman a friend. We've known each other for about 10 years, más o menos.
Yeah.
And I'm really proud of having Fred Rodriguez being our next outdoorsman. He brings it out on TV. But one of his newest things, and I'm going to let Fred explain, what are we doing now that's new for motorists when you're out in your vehicle?
What you want to do on Saturday and Sunday mornings is turn into FM 100 KTEX, and we have an outdoor report. And I don't want to label it just a fishing report, or label myself just as a fishing guy, but I'm fishing and hunting. This is what we do. I grew up here in the Rio Grande Valley, been doing this. All my shows started in 1994, okay? And ours has gotta have it, okay? So what we do on the radio is we bring an outdoor fishing report to you, whether we're going to be fishing in the bay, what's hitting, where should we go, what do we look for, all the rainwaters that come in. We talk about stuff like that, okay? And then what we also do is we talk about what's hitting, okay? If you want to catch a fish with, say, top water lure, what to do, how to do it. Do you want to catch on the bottom? So it's about fishing.
Yeah.
Then we tell you where they're at. Then it's brought to you by all these sponsors that we have that keeps it going, okay? And then the other thing we talk about is transit times, okay? That was taught to me by Dr. Oscar Sotelo, okay? And that's the best time to go fishing, when you had to do the full moon, the no moon, and stuff like that. And then finally we keep you hanging on to let you know when the tides are, okay? When the tides are. So you have the tides, and then we starting to mention more and more stuff with Captain Murphy's offshore fishing, the seas, safety. You got to look at the weather, okay? I also do a little Tim Smith in there too, okay? My buddy from KRGV. So we do stuff like that on the fishing report. So that's on FM 100 KTEX. We started that back in March, and we're going to keep doing it as long as we can keep doing it, as long as I can keep talking.
Fred, I think that's a big plus, especially here in the Valley. One of the things, excuse me, one of the things that has attracted me in the very beginning when you got started, because before you changed the name,
yeah, South Texas,
to South Texas, but now you're all over the place. So
Texas Sportsman.
So now, I mean, we need to take the South Texas out. But Fred, one of the things that attracted me in the very beginning about Fred was that he shows you how to catch the fish. Most fishermen, if you tune into cable TV and stuff like that, they'll catch a fish, but they never show you what they're using. Fred,
we like to teach.
Man.
We like to teach.
That helps out the beginner.
We like to teach. And one of the things, and thank you, one of the things that we did was we just did a fishing show with Fishing Futures with Shane Wilson, and we got a bunch of little Cub Scouts.
Oh, wow.
And we took some Cub Scouts fishing there at Pirates Landing, and we took them fishing. And little kids that are 8, 9 years old, you know, girls and boys. And they were catching little fish, and they're so excited. And it was a little crappie like that, but they had a good time.
Well, guys, tune in. Fred Scott, he's on YouTube under Texas Sportsman. You can also find him on the weekends, and now you can get him on the radio on KTEX on Saturday and Sunday. Fred, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Edward. We're also in Corpus Christi and Laredo, Texas, and different parts of the U.S. Stay with us on the Texas Sportsman, and
you gotta have it.
See you later.
Hey, Fred, thank you. Thanks for joining us again on Ambassadors of Hunt. We're out here with Doug, and he's in the rattlesnake pit. These guys are one of the main attractions here at the Hunters Expo, and of course this is the 30th year that the Expo has been down here in the Rio Grande Valley. And Doug, one of questions that everybody has, including myself. We're out dove hunting. Dove season's coming around the corner in September. We get bit. What is the best? I mean, I've heard about cutting the person and sucking out.
You don't want to cut yourself. That's the last thing you want to do, because 30% of the time you're bitten by a venomous snake, he doesn't give you any venom. So if you take out your knife and go to cutting on yourself, you're going to do more damage than the snake might. So what you need to do is you can get them at Academy, Walmart, get you one of these little kits right here. I carry one of these in your backpack. And it consists of alcohol swabs. You see the razor blade in there. That's not to cut you. That's like to shave the hair on your arm. This is an extractor. It's designed by Sawyer Laboratories. What you do, you take it. It's a one-handed operation. It has 4 different size cups for different sides of your body. Once you do that, you place it directly over the wound, push it in. It has 750 millimolars of suction. It literally draws the venom back out of the wound. You'll see it fill up. Now, you're not going to get it off. But if you get any of it, you're better off than what you started with. Keep your arm elevated. If you have an ice pack or something, put it above the bite, and then you go to the hospital. The way to tell you've been envenomated, everybody I've ever talked to that's been rattlesnake bit, and I've had 5, you'll get this metallic taste in your mouth. Then you know you've been envenomated. And of course, then it'll start swelling, and you can take a pin and mark it and tell how fast it's swelling. But you need to go home and take yourself to the hospital.
All right. So guys, I'm glad that we met Doug here, and that's your safety tip for today. Dove season's coming up. Remember, we've got the Hunter's Education coming up. I'll be teaching over at AMCLO in Roma, Texas on August 28th. That's from 8 in the morning till 2:30 in the afternoon. Doug, appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Anytime.
We're out here with Jerry Suarez, out here with JRZ Lures. Jerry he's the owner, founder, and designer of these amazing baits. We use them, you've seen them on our videos. Jerry, you just kicked off the kicker tail.
Yeah, we just kicked off the kicker tail.
On Friday, right?
On Friday, yeah, it's not in stores yet. It won't be in stores till maybe in about 2 to 3 weeks.
All right.
But yeah, that was it made its debut at the show. And of course, we have our paddle tails, which we debuted back in March.
All right. And of course, off to the side, and we'll bring him in a little bit. We got R&R Tackle, Mission, Texas. You can come find these guys. Jerry, when you started off from scratch, and you showed me your prototype, which is a piece of wood.
Right.
And from that piece of wood that he hand carved, it wasn't on a 3D deal or anything. He hand carved it first, and then up there, of course, you tweaked it, and then you went into design.
So I mean, everybody knows the popsicle stick story, right? Yeah. So what I did is I just pretty much glued popsicle sticks, shaved them down with the Dremel and sanded them down, and I made the prototype. So that was my first one. It was the paddle tail with the ridges.
There you go.
And then after that, I designed this one. We have about 8 more models, which I don't know which ones I'm going to be releasing, but for sure I will be releasing the one with which the Scorpion is next. Right. After the Scorpion, I'm going to get ready for the spring with the shrimp. But stay tuned for the Scorpion. That's going to be, in my opinion, my best lure. It will be coming in around October or November.
October or November, guys. Now let me show you guys real quick. You've got these ribs that he incorporated in there. So you got the ribs on here. Jerry, tell me what these ribs are for and why did you put them on there?
Sure. So I wanted something that was going to give you a little bit of water displacement, a little bit of vibration. So we were able to add these riblets. Not only that, but we also added our 2 indents, which are our signature to our lure. And 2 indents were to separate the body from the tail. That way we can get more width. And also that allows it to fall in its descent, to swim in its descent, which it spends a little bit more time in the strike zone. And we all know that's when the fish bite. So that's why we designed it that way. Not only that, a lot of people are finding great benefit in the ribs, where a lot of people that use Procure, they spray it on there and it stays so the dentures.
It's got a lot of action, guys.
lots of action for sure.
My favorite, modern mullet. That's my favorite.
That's everybody. That's a crowd favorite.
But he's got some amazing colors now. I'm really excited, and I'm glad we got to meet, man. Not only that, all I can say is Jerry, he's helped me out on my personal life. He's a good guy, and he's local. And remember, we're always talking about we keep our business. We want to keep our business here locally.
Yes.
And But this is a bait, guys. If you've never tried it, buy one pack. It doesn't matter what color, they're gonna work, and you're gonna be hooked on it. Jerry,
Thank you
I
very much.
appreciate it, brother. Thank you, and
Always. Thanks to Edward and Eric that helped me out a ton at the same time. They were the ones that got me ready for the show.
we'll see you guys. And stay tuned to Ambassador of the Hunt. At the Hunters Expo, the 30th annual here in the Rio Grande Valley. We're out here with Joshua from Stark County, and they're out here. Joshua, what do you have down there going on down there?
So we offer duck hunts down there in Roma, Texas area, South Texas area. My focus is we hunt public land as well as private land also. My duck hunting business is called Quacker Smackers. My number 956-205-3676. Anytime you guys want to duck hunt, give me a call. We'll get you guys on some birds out there. It's real fun. If you guys haven't duck hunted before, it's a great experience to try something new. It's just awesome, something to try if you haven't done it.
Quacker Smacker, that has a ring to it.
It's a catchy name.
Somebody that's never done this before, when is duck season?
So duck season, our teal season down here starts September 11th for 2 weeks only, and then the regular duck season begins in November to January.
All right. So guys, I know we're looking to go duck hunting. I've never done it before. It's something that's on my bucket list. But we're gonna probably go and smack some quackers.
Let's make it happen, man.
All right, bro.
Make it happen.
Nice meeting you guys.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, tune in, guys, and we're gonna put the phone number down on the bottom, and I'll put his phone number on there for you guys. Give him a ring.
Hi. Have you ever tried to mount a trail camera to a T-post? You've probably seen something along these lines. That's not going to hold up to a cow when they come and rub on it. So I came up with this little bracket right here. It's all steel, it's powder coated so it'll last in the weather. It latches onto a T-post just that easy. You have a little clip there that holds that in place. If you need to adjust your camera, you can take it loose here. You can adjust your camera either way. Real simple. Real simple.
Alright guys, well this is a really neat thing for hunting. We always go like this route. We always try to put something behind the camera. But now that we got these are awesome. And we're really excited to use them for this coming deer season. So thank you very much, sir. And this is a great product.
Thank you. I call it the Teammate. It's available at tpostmount.com.
Here with Joanna with Southern Dixie Boutique, and she's from Elsa, Texas, home of La Máquina Maria, for those of you that are from here from the valley. Now, Joanna, you're doing a lot. You have knickknacks and stuff that you sell. Most people, like when I saw Joanna and her booth here, she's got some really interesting stuff. And so mainly before it used to be an all men's thing, but now with the Hunters Expo, a lot of us, we're bringing our wives, we're bringing our girlfriends, you know, and so there's even young girls that are into hunting now, because I do the Hunters Education course. I've been doing that for 10 years, and we're getting more and more girls that are doing dove hunting, and so why not hit on that market, right?
Yes.
And then, like everybody, because of COVID, there's been a lot of businesses and a lot of opportunities that have opened up. And so you guys know that based on my situation with the transport working for McAllen ISD, we didn't work. And so it was really hard. And so Joanne had almost a similar situation, but she was able to make it boom. What kind of things do we have?
So we carry Western jewelry and apparel. We carry anything from earrings to watch bands to necklaces. We do have some shoes coming in, caps, rompers, clothing. We also have tooled leather items for men, for the knives. We have the little wallets for the back of the phones. We're kind of just expanding our inventory. We first started off with just strictly women, but then we moved on to kids, and then we brought in the men's. And like I said, I started in the back of my mom's. She had a little, maybe like a 20 by 20 in the back, little something small. I started off there, and it's just been so big, and now it's just like, okay, we had to open a store. We're grand opening is August 7th, and we're just...
Now, every Wednesday?
Every Wednesday we go live on Facebook at 6:30. Usually it's always every Wednesday. If I have to change it up here and there, I'll let people know in advance. But usually every Wednesday at 6:30 on Facebook. We're at Southern Dixie Boutique on Facebook, and we do lives. We do a live show.
So we have our own QVC style out of Elsa, Texas, guys.
Elsa, Texas.
Hopefully I won't get marked for using QVC. But guys, check it out on Facebook. And we're going to show a little bit of the stuff that she's got here. And guys, it's tremendous stuff. And I'm looking at the knife sheaths, guys. Tune in, don't be embarrassed. Tune in, and she's gonna have some of those knife sheaths coming up. They're great. I was looking at they're stamped leather. Great stuff. Guys, tune in on Ambassador of the Hunt, and let's see what else we can find here at the Expo.